So the performance I went to was put on by the North Carolina Music Teachers Association, and it was an honors piano recital for the best piano students in the whole state, and it was on October 22nd. And the ages were like upper middle school and high school aged, and it was the best piano students in the whole state, and all the pieces were really good. As an overview, like an overall, the pieces were amazing, and everyone pretty much hit what the composers were trying to do. So I'm just gonna do like it'd take too long, and I didn't take very detailed notes because there are so many people performing, and they all were playing very different pieces, and they all had different styles of playing them, kind of, and so it'd take too long to like deeply critique them all. So I'm just gonna like go do an overview of what I did, and my laptop's down this way, so if you see me looking there, that's because that's where I have some of my notes. And I'm just gonna refer to people by the first name to like kind of for privacy. Okay, so the first guy, Nathaniel, had really awesome hand form, and I really liked that in his piece. He did a piece by Lynn Freeman Olson. The next person, Jeanette, her hand form and her expression were really good, and I really liked that, and she did a piece by Naoko Aikida. I guess that's how you pronounce it. And the next person, Annie, she played a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach, and her expression and her trills were amazing. I really liked the way she did her trills. They were very well articulated, and the relationship that she had between her two hands, how she voiced the one hand was louder than the other, or they were the same voice, it was really good. Ezra did a piece by Robert Schumann, and he had a few slips in his pedaling and his pedal when he played the piano with the pedal, but other than that, it was good, and he had great dynamics and expression. Emily played a piece by Jiri Antonin Benda, and she had a few slips in the keys and the notes on the piano, but her expression was really good. Amy did a piece by Georg Philipp Telemann, and let's see, where is she? Her expression and dynamics were really good, and if you notice, I'll say a lot of stuff about expressions as I do this because expression is a really important thing to me. Also, if there's any background noise, that's my siblings. Let's see. Nicholas did a piece by Caesar Sui, and his piece, it has like it had a dancey feel to it, and it had really good articulation, just the way the keys sounded, and like how he had his fingers moving. His hands were relaxed, and so it showed good technique. Let's see, Philip did a piece by Antoine Diabelli, and I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but let's see. The song itself was a bit monotonous, so it wasn't really my favorite song because I don't really like monotonous music, but he had really good articulation, and the differences between his hands, like the bass and the treble clef, was really good. Let's see, where am I? Oh, Yeon did a piece by Edvard Grieg, and they had very good expression and very good use of pedal, which is something that I look out for. An had played a piece by Bach, and she had good expression and articulation, and I can't video much longer than this because of my camera has limits, but most of the rest of the people had great things. There was this one person that played a jazz piece, and I love jazz pieces, and they had a great jazz rhythm. Like, it was really amazing. And the way this one person did her hand crossovers was really beautiful. Like, she wasn't just playing music beautifully, she was being a good performer. Most of them were really great performers, and I guess that's all.